Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all the praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak
Dash.
Wadash. That's all praises to the Most High in the name of His only begotten Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. We want to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that showed us this truth, and greetings and salutations to you elect brothers, the members of the hopeful elect throughout the four corners that is giving diligence to get this word out to reach the hopeful elect. All right, basically, we just finna do a little quick lesson. We ain't gonna be too long, but we just kind of want to address, what's going on as far as you got a lot of these protests going on, these uproars of the people, which that's actually prophecy.
Right.
Okay, you got a bunch of American sheeple. They out there marching for their lives,
Yep.
and it's all in the wake of the whole the false flag terrorist attacks that have been happening, consecutively, these different school shootings that your own government been staging and planning, okay, setting up a bunch of crisis actors, and you people ain't caught on to your own government, man. This goes to show you how idiotic you people really are, man. And you're really programmed. It's mind control being done on you people, and now you people out there marching and acting like this is gonna bring different results for you.
Right.
We always bring it up about the term insanity, what it means to be insane. Now it's not it's not the Merriam-Webster's dictionary meaning of it, but it's a common sense definition. What does it mean to be insane? When you're constantly doing the same thing over and over, but you're expecting the different results.
That's right. And if I may say right quick, they've been marching since the 60s, man. Now, here's a question, and I thought about doing a video about this, but here's the question, right? Did the 60s really help? Did the marches and the civil rights in the 60s, did that really help? Because if it did, why are we still marching now for Black Lives Matter? Why is all of this going on now? Because ain't nothing changed. And ain't nothing gonna change.
This man's still the devil.
That's right.
You can't march to change the devil.
Right. And when he only knows the sword.
That's all he know. So you people out there, what you doing is in vain. But really, a lot of this is all set up anyway by the elites. Whenever you see celebrities start to take part in stuff like this, that's how you know it's all set up. Because they know where to be found when shit is actually real. When you stand for something that can jeopardize your career,
yep.
Most of the celebrities they ain't finna be nowhere in sight, man. They care too much about their lifestyle, their money, and their fame. But stuff like this, yeah, you can go and march with the crowd, stick your face out, show George Clooney showed support. He walked out there with the people. You got Angelina Jolie, she's like. That's whatever, man. But the elites, this is all controlled, man. This is all controlled. Okay? And when you people marching for your lives, really, you're doing it in vain, because we going to tell you something, man. According to scripture, you people later, in the near future, real soon, instead of marching for your lives, you're going to be begging for it, man.
And you're going to be running for your life.
And you're going to be running for it, too.
From the same ones that took your guns, man. You're going to run from them, because when you give up your guns, they ain't giving theirs up.
Nope.
Why aren't you asking for these cops to give up their guns? And find another means to police the people besides a lethal option.
Right.
Why aren't you trying to just take all bullets off the shelves or make them so expensive that people can't afford the bullets? Why don't you figure out another way to fight? Because the man that's ruling the planet, this is his blessing. He's not going to give it up for nobody. And it goes back to the elites who are the Edomites, these Illuminati, the so-called Amalekites, these 13 elite Bacon families. They have an agenda to push, and the only way they can forward that agenda is through violence. It's through killing. So they can kill people and get people killed, or have false flags about people getting killed. Then they can pressure from above, pressure from below, right? Then they can have you people march to take away your own guns, your own protection from the government.
And it's the same government that's known to roll up on you with tanks
Yep.
spray tear gas on you, or besiege you, shoot you. You don't have to be armed. They can mistake a cell phone in your hand for a weapon
Yep.
and be justified to take your life right there.
I gotta bring.
But you trust them,
right.
all right? You're crying to them to de-arm people, to harm yourselves. But while they've been getting away with killing you for ages.
That's right.
So you're crying to the wrong people.
And you people forget that you're giving away your Second Amendment right, because you people don't know what your Second Amendment was all about. It's about the right to bear arms. So if the government ever came up against you, you can fight back. That was the point. And supposedly the way when England tried to come in and control America from across the water, the Atlantic, that when they tried to come in and put in their government system, that you can fight back. How do you think that happened? How do you think the Revolutionary War and the War of Great Britain and I forgot the Redcoats and all of that? How do you think that happened? Because the people had their own guns to fight back the government. Well, the government's about to roll on you. But they want you to get rid of your guns, so your Second Amendment rights, so you don't have to, so you can't fight back. Easy slaughter. You guys are too stupid and simple to see it happening. Why did they get all these MRAPs and tanks and armor-piercing bullets and so on and so forth?
Hollow points.
Guillotines. Why do you think they did this? So they can control you with fear, but first they have to get rid of your guns.
Yep. Get rid of any resistance, man.
And those that resist are put on a separate list to be killed and executed, so they won't rouse up the people to fight back.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
This is Revelation 6 and 4. It says, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth."
How's he taking peace from the earth? With the killings, with his
violence.
his with his weapon.
Yeah.
With violence, as the brother said.
"And that they should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword." And that's how Esau lived. Ever since he was blessed with it, that's how he lived. He lived strictly by the sword.
That's right.
And you dummies are crying to get rid of the sword. Well, Esau, he doesn't believe in that.
He's not getting rid of it.
He's not getting rid of his.
You get rid of it.
Yeah, you get rid of yours so we could rule you with ours.
Put yours down first and we'll stop. Yeah, right, you dummy.
Idiots, man.
Same time, man. Same time. I don't know you. That's what you should be saying.
Yeah, for real, man. But your lives don't matter, man.
No, they don't.
Especially to this devil, man. Blood is nothing in his sight, man. Okay, and you people, you're getting ready to meet the pale horse soon, man.
That's right.
All right, the pale horse. You know what sits on that? Death.
That's right.
Okay. Your lives ain't gonna mean anything when there's mass death out here in these streets, because that's what's gonna happen, man. Something major is gonna happen here in this society that's gonna change it, and it's gonna change it for the worse.
That's right.
And Trump is that dude, man.
Yeah.
Trump is that man.
He ain't afraid to push the button, man. He ain't afraid to sign legislation because you people are unruly. He don't like half of you anyway. Y'all talking all that shit about him. He ain't gonna feel nothing about you when it's time to make it happen.
Yep.
To execute austerity measures on you.
Yep.
You have more on there?
Since I mentioned, I might as well jump down to it. In verse 8, Revelation 6 and 8. "And I looked and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword," which y'all marching against right now, right? "And with hunger and with death and with the beast of the earth." And guess who's gonna send that pale horse? The Most High himself.
That's right.
Because unto him belong the issues from death. He says, "I kill and make alive. I wound and I heal."
That's right.
All right, so really, you don't even know what you marching against, man. The Lord sanctions. Yeah, he sanctions who lives and who dies, man. He's in control of lives, not you. Okay? You begging this devil to spare your life. The Most High is controlling this devil. And the Most High is angry with you, you wicked ass Americans, man.
That's right.
You a bunch of idiots, man.
Disorderly children.
Come on.
Especially you 2/3, man. I'll ride along with the plan of the so-called white man.
Man,
Who is
play
the
it right
Edomites,
into his hands, man.
the damn devil the Bible speaks of in the flesh.
Yep.
I
You had something?
This is Isaiah 13:11. It says, "And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." The Most High is going to send this upon you. Because you guys are wicked, because you're evil, because you're arrogant, because you're haughty,
Yep.
because you're proud. He's going to get you. And the first stage of him getting you is allowing this government to come down on you with sore strokes, man. He's going to allow this government, especially here in America, but with martial law, he going to send it upon you, man. Especially you tribes, man, you Jakes, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans in these hoods, man. They're going to shut these hoods down. They're going to squeeze you out with food. The economy's going to collapse. There's going to be no jobs and no money. He's going to force this chip upon you, but he's going to send these martial law troops on you, man. And they gonna still have their guns, and they going to gun you down.
Yep.
No questions, man. And he's not going to use Americans that have pity on other Americans. He gonna use foreign troops to do it.
Man, you think they gonna care about your lives? These same troops that's gonna be invading your neighborhoods. They gonna be under MK Ultra. They probably gonna have a chip in them. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like Manchurian Candidate.
And what's that Black Mirror episode? The one with the
I forget the name of the episode,
that was
but
a great episode, man.
Yeah.
In season 3, I believe it was.
Where
they had the soldiers and they thought that they were like demons or something, but they were when the chip wore off, it was regular people.
Yeah.
And they had it mistaken.
Yep.
That's how they gonna view you, just like they did in Demolition Man. They had you thinking Edgar Friendly was the bad guy.
The bad guy, yep.
And you people are the Edgar Friendlies that don't want to take the chip because they're the ones that didn't have a chip. By the way, in that movie, you got it, bro. You got something?
Yeah, Ezekiel 21 and 9. It says, "Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
That's right.
It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter." While you idiots is out there marching, he's already to slaughter you dummies, man.
That's right.
You niggas that's in the crowd, you lame ass Edomites. You liberals.
Hey, he don't care. Your own people don't care about.
Oh, hell no.
The elite, the white elites out there, they don't care nothing about you. If you want to march hand in hand with these blacks out there, whatever you want to call them, Negroes or African American, whatever. Guess what? They'll lay you down.
Yeah.
They'll lay you down.
They'll lay you down with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Most sides the same way with it too. He'll lay you down if for you Jakes. He ain't gonna protect you. If you want to join hand with the devil to the devil's agenda, this is part of the devil's agenda.
Yeah. Playing right into it, man. Mm-hmm. It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Yep, and who's the slayer, man? The damn so-called so-called white man, the Edomites, man.
Esau.
And they're the ones that's running the governments. They're the ones pushing this agenda that you didn't realize. Like, I can't believe this conspiracy theory goes this deep. It does. This man's a damn devil.
Man,
If you knew what the devil does, you would understand what he's about to do. And the Bible has him pegged like a blueprint, man, what he's about to do. The Bible has the blueprint on what the devil's about to do, as well as the blueprint on what the Most High God is going to do.
Yep.
You don't know either one. That was it on that, or you had more?
Yeah, that was it.
I'm going to go back into Isaiah 13 right quick. Verse 14 said, "And it shall be as the chase roe." Now, I'm going to use this right now because you people going to run for your lives as well. Now, this is talking about the so-called white man running for his life. But you people going to run right with him. The 2/3 is going to run for your lives just the same way. Y'all gonna be getting chased for fear of your life, and other white people that got their own unregistered guns, they're gonna lay you down. The martial law troops is gonna lay you down. These militias is gonna lay you down.
There's gonna be war, man.
It's gonna be all out war in the streets.
That's 2 Esdras 15 right there.
Yep. Let me wrap this up. I'm gonna jump down too. It says, and it shall be as the chase row, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. Nobody's gonna protect you. Your own government's not gonna protect you. They're gonna be the ones laying you down, and you're not gonna have the Second Amendment or your guns to protect you in that day. It's probably gonna be suspended during martial law anyway. Dummies. It says,
these people are literally what you people are doing. You're begging for a police state.
Yep. Yep.
You're begging for totalitarianism, man.
That's right.
That's what you're doing. You're begging for protection from your government because of you're afraid of a boogeyman, a teenage gunman, all right, who's off his meds or whatever.
Yep.
That's what you're concerned about. You're not concerned about law enforcement who's been murdering people since this kingdom has been established.
The statistics are crazy on how many fatalities the police alone, the civilian police, I'm talking about the regular cops. I'm not talking about military, but the regular cops are laying you people down at an alarming rate, starting with you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, but just people in general. They're laying the public down like it ain't nothing, like it's going out of style. But y'all worried about a damn teenager with a gun. You worried about little school children with guns. And you guys have no clue what's going on.
Man, y'all ain't been in a position where you saw a fucking a drone fly over your crib, ready to drop a bomb on your shit.
Like all the children. Y'all ain't marching for them children over in the Middle East.
Yeah, Syria, Yemen, them little areas over there in the Middle East.
Getting laid down, man.
Man, that's your government.
Yep, your government.
Your government is doing that, claiming all types of lives of children and women
all over the world.
Civilians, man.
Yep. All over the world.
Y'all don't march when it comes to that, but when it comes to these little
shithead kids that don't know nothing, getting this old his story, teaching the so-called white man's story of what he wants to teach you, his curriculum, you want to cry about it.
Right.
Let me wrap it up. It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one to his own land. Now let me jump down to the main. Their children also shall be dashed to this, I'm gonna jump to 18 because just to use this for this. I mean, these scriptures are twofold, but there's mainly talking about the real missiles coming down first and foremost. But when you going in the streets, though, you're gonna deal with this. Going in the street, the same issues is gonna deal with this in the streets. It says, verse 18 said, their bows shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Everybody's going to get laid down. The first level of it is going to be with these guns, and the higher level of it, the final level, will be with these missiles. Mm-hmm. But this is about the guns, so I just want to use it for that, but not trying to take the integrity and the first foremost focus of what this scripture is talking about. Yep. You got it, bro.
This is 2 Esdras 15, verse 5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Mm-hmm. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Mm-hmm. And we ain't even got to address that. You American people, you're drenched in wickedness, man. All right. The very same march that you're doing right now, you'll do it for gay rights, transgender rights, for transgenders to not be banned in the military.
Yep, that's something going on right now too.
That's what's happening right now, man. Y'all might have another protest just like this in DC just for that shit alone, man. Yep. That's how wicked you people are here in Babylon,
coming, bro. Because the way the uprisings is happening nowadays, you guys will uprise for anything, man. Y'all think marching is the answer. Marching ain't getting nothing done.
No, it ain't.
It's not getting zero done.
But this is why the Lord is angry, and that's why he's saying he's finna send plagues to the world, man. That's right. Sword, famine, death, and destruction. You people, this is what you're gonna get. Okay? It says, therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as concerning their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood, Salakia, crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the men of the Lord, man, sighing and crying, man.
That's right.
We want to get the hell up out of here. It says,
10. You got to read 10.
Yeah, verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. The Lord is going to avenge his elect.
That's right.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Look at this. This is literally a flock to the slaughter.
Yep.
All you people are probably got facial recognition. They gonna come and get you later. They probably just put you on the blacklist, or I don't know which color list they got anymore. They got so many lists to put people on. You probably on a certain list now.
Yep.
Oh, they just in case they want to uprise with the people later when we in complete control. They got you on a list to try you later.
Yeah, this is all what's that? What they call that method? Create a problem. Problem reaction solution.
Yep.
That's exactly what all them false flag terrorist attacks. The shootings.
Yep.
Or the police killing Jake in the streets. Those little package bombings down there in Texas. All that ties into this event.
That's right. Hey,
it's all set up, man. They got you people doing this, man.
They killed innocent people in the movie, the so-called innocent people in the movie theater. That didn't rouse you up. They killed little school Sandy Hook children. That didn't rouse you up. They killed gays. That did in a nightclub. That didn't rouse you up. They killed cowboys at a concert. That didn't rouse you up. And so now they kill high school students. And that's still now finally what all of this is rousing you up. Finally,
because Jake been doing all this shit, but that's for Jake's standard, that ain't shit. Marching, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But every time a nigga gets gunned down by the cops, Jake is out there. Black Lives Matter. You know, stop the police violence and this and that. But Jake been going through that, man.
Jake just want to say that they belong to something.
Like
they hearing their great grandparents say, I marched with Dr. King in the 60s, and you just want to be able to say that about Black lives. But this ain't the same thing. That didn't work then, and this ain't gonna work now. This is just gonna put you in a worse off situation.
Man, anything where the devil got his hands involved is never gonna work in your favor.
I bet this is probably funded by
Soros. Probably.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
More than likely, Black Lives Matter, that crowd is there.
Yeah, they're there.
They're there.
I wouldn't doubt that.
So the government, they all tied in, man. This is all set up, man. It says, I will not suffer them now. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yep.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. The
difference is he brought the whole nation of Israel out of Egypt in the ancient world. Well, he's not bringing the whole nation out. He's only bringing his elect out. The rest of y'all got to stay here and die.
Yep.
Because you guys are as a flock to the slaughter. You got to die with the rest of these other people that deserve to die here in this country. You're not of the elect. You don't get to make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
What was the top plague that the straw that broke the camel's back in Egypt? The death of the firstborns in the land. The children were killed. Well, this is a plague that's coming upon the land now. The children are being killed. This government has no pity upon you, man. They're killing children now. High school students, little elementary kids. They have no problem doing it, man. So when it comes down to pushing that agenda for complete control, they don't believe you know what's best. They believe they know what's best. And if they have control, that's what's best. So they have no problem laying you people down, man.
Yep. Since you mentioned the children, this is Isaiah 47. I'm going to go back. Isaiah 47 and 8 is concerning Babylon, a.k.a. America. Therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures. All you people, y'all here in America, it's all about pleasure. It says that dwellest carelessly, and you people are careless and proud until you see a nigga get sprayed 20 times in his own backyard.
That's right.
Or when you hear about a loony ass Edomite off his meds, shooting up a school, killing children, man.
Yep.
Okay? It says, that sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
Hey, twofold scripture also. 2 levels of this. The first level that'll come before will be with these guns and this martial law. They're going to lay the children. The children try to run past the roadblock. They get laid down just like a grown-up trying to run past the roadblock. But ultimately, the first and foremost major, what's the word I'm looking for? The major way to apply this scripture is with the missiles. It's going to lay everybody down, man. Both of these things is going to lay all types down.
Because when you link that back up in Isaiah 13, it tells you how the Medes, when they shoot them arrows, they're not going to spare even the fruit of the womb, man. That's that's talking about your children. They ain't going to care that, your children what about the children?
They ain't going to care.
They just going to fire off, man.
Even some of these horror films, villains care about children, Friday the 13th, this dude didn't kill children, but this government don't give a shit. They'll kill your children, man. If they want they call it collateral damage, man, to get their agenda across. But let's not forget, for them to kill 6.5 billion people off the earth, it's gonna have to be women and children that's in that number.
Yep, that's right.
You got what did you had?
Yeah, back in 2nd Ezra 15. Verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell and with fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and Trump is about to make sure that happens quick.
He just funded it. To make sure that happens.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
What are them swords? A modern day sword is a gun.
Yep.
So they're gonna have guns in their hands, laying each other down. Man, man. You talk about gun control. These people aren't crazy. Walmart guns and bullets are flying off the shelves, man. Yep. These gun shows that happen in this gun-toting state of Nevada, man. This state is racking up guns and gun shows, man. By the numbers, man. These Edomites are saving their money to buy guns and go to the range and practice and bullets. Man, they're ready.
Yep.
They're ready. And as much as you think they're gonna fight against the government, some of them will. But the ones they really gonna lay down also in the midst, because they've always done this, was you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. They have no problem laying you down in the middle, you and your little nigger and spick children, man. Straight up.
Let that famine hit.
Yep.
Just let that famine hit. They know niggas are coming.
Yep.
When there's no food, and you know how niggas get when there's no food. So they expecting niggas to show up.
No malt liquor. No more blunts. No more cereal.
Jake,
no more candy.
Jake know where to go when shit gets scarce.
Yep.
And Esau gonna be waiting right there with with that AR with the barrel pointed right at the doorknob.
Yep.
Just waiting, man. But that's what's getting ready to happen, man. That's right. When all hell breaks loose in America, man, and they declare martial law, this is what we finna read down into it, man.
Yep.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, which will lead to martial law. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So it's gonna go from you marching for your lives, begging for your lives, to you gonna be mounting up. You gonna forget all that bullshit you was out there marching and what you was putting on those damn banners and signs and posters and shit.
Yep.
And you people just gonna lose it, man. Okay.
The same people that you was holding hands singing Kumbaya this land is your land, this land is my land, you're gonna be trying to swindle them for their food, man.
Right.
And they're gonna be trying to get you for your food.
Yep.
Thus said the scripture. You're reading it actually, aren't you?
Yep. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So they ain't gonna give a damn about your local, your mayors, your politicians. All right, and you see how angry the people are at Trump. So they ain't gonna give two shits what he talking about.
Yep.
But Trump is gonna have the same attitude. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying.
Yep.
My men is gonna be out there, and you people, you're gonna get in line, or we will force you. We will use force, military force. Okay, and they could suspend the Constitution because it's unconstitutional for them to send the military into your neighborhoods, man. Under the what they call it, the Comitatus, the Posse Comitatus Act or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But it's unconstitutional for the actual armies to actually invade the cities, man. But guess what? They can that could be suspended.
Yeah.
They could use executive orders to override that, man.
And Obama already set them up, by the way. All
Yep.
those with Obama, right when you was sleeping, partying, celebrating these pagan holidays, Obama was signing all your rights away.
Yep.
His first term, he did that.
Yeah. Hey, remember what them alphabet boys did in Waco?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yep.
That was unconstitutional. But guess what?
Who was the stop? They tried to do it. Hey, They tried to do it at the Bundy Ranch out here in Nevada. But why didn't they? Because they had guns.
Yep.
Because they had guns to withstand those guys. And those human beings, so to speak, thought about like, hey, I may lay one or two down, but they can shoot back and lay one or two of us down also.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So they start thinking about, I don't want to die. I don't want my fellow soldier or army guy or whoever, police, to die, and they don't want theirs, so they didn't go to the shooting part. Mm-hmm. But with them Native Americans, what they do, they knew they didn't have guns up there in the Dakotas. They just started spraying on them.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. Once they disarm you, they gonna spray you down.
They
Thus
land you down.
Man.
Yep. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Mm-hmm. That's your martial law right there.
Yep.
"For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
Yep.
That's what's coming to America, especially when the economy collapses. Mm-hmm. All right, it'd be civil wars, race wars, famine, food shortage. That's when it's gonna get ugly out here, man. It ain't gonna be no marching. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna be that way, man.
You ain't gonna want to be outside.
You ain't gonna want to take it out there, man. The only people that's gonna be outside is people walking around armed.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna have to have some artillery to be walking around safe. If you ain't a man of the Lord in that day, your best bet is to have something on you.
Yep. Okay.
Us, Lord willing, we be those men. We ain't got to worry about weapons, man. We understand that this thing is for us, it's spiritual, man. Mm-hmm. We trust in on the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that the angels are gonna protect us if we the elect, man.
And the spirit is gonna guide us when to move and when not to.
The angel shall give charge over thee, man.
That's right. Michael gonna stand up for us in that day, but yeah.
It says, "And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
That's coming. And so those that have them unregistered guns, because you're going to hand all your guns in, the government going to take them. But some of these Edomites going to keep them guns, them unregistered guns. They're going to keep them, and they're going to use them when all hell breaks loose. Mm-hmm. They're going to be hiding up in these forest areas and going off the grid. And then when shit hits the fan, they need more food. They coming in with their guns to take it from you. Yep. And they ain't going to have a problem spraying it out with troops.
Yep.
I'm going to hit this scripture, then here we go. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 24. It says, "At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies."
Yeah, y'all gonna forget that y'all was walking hand in hand, bumping Kendrick Lamar or whoever when you was out there marching, man, On your you got your little megaphones out there, you know. You know, our lives matter, Black lives matter, all lives matter. You know, ban the weapons, ban the guns, gun control. You know,
say nay to the NRA.
Yeah.
Say like chants and shit like that.
yeah.
You don't forget about
You
that.
don't forget about all that
You
shit.
gonna
All
wish
gonna
you
go
had
out the
a gun.
window, man.
Yep. It says, it said, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Yeah, all the answers is gonna be cut off, man, to what's going on. You're gonna be chaotic trying to figure out what's going on. It ain't gonna be no knowledge for you. The men of the Lord, the family of the word, gonna already be kicked in. We're gonna be smart enough to know not to be on the streets through the spirit. Still trying to teach you on the corners, and there's martial law and tanks on the same corner. Hell no. We're going to be gone in wisdom. And y'all going to be looking for it, and the doors of mercy going to be closed, and you're going to get laid down by your own government.
Yep.
I'm going to, second, you have more? That was it on that, right? On 15?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Jump to 16?
Matter of fact, let me jump to verse 24 for the 2/3. This is for the 2/3 that are out there. It says, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
Yep.
Okay, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them.
Yep.
For the Most High shall not deliver you, because you have sinned against him. That's you niggas, man.
Yep. Jump to 49, Bible Shah.
Verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood,
To be a widow, somebody has to die. Go ahead.
poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death.
That's what's going to happen to you people, man. Most High is not playing. You guys think it's a game. Y'all so used to the Bible being this mythological, fictional book. You go to church, nothing really happens. You see some, that was a miracle, but you don't take it seriously. But now that he's starting to deal upon the earth and show his power upon the earth again, he ain't playing no more, man. He ain't playing with you people no more.
Yep. Hey, you people getting ready to lose this whole American lie that you live. You getting ready to lose it. This is how America is passing away. America is passing away with total destruction, man. Okay. All type of miseries is coming to this place.
Oh man, I gotta read this. 2 Ezra 16. I'm gonna start up at. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 31, it says, even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. They're going to go through the city, and whatever they find, you ain't going to have a gun. They're going to take whatever's in your house, and there's not going to be anything to stop them, whether it's your daughters, whether it's your gold or your food, whatever of value to them in there, they're going to take because they're still going to have their guns. And that goes for whether it's the martial law troops, the government troops, or militias, or just random people with guns. That's gonna go down. Let me because that's too much of an analogy. Let me jump down to 33. Virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish like famine. Yeah, that's World War III going over into the Middle East, as well as the race wars, as well as the class wars. These are the wars that are coming to this place, man. You people are going to have to deal with them. Whether you get sent over to the Middle East to fight, you get fight for your race and for your family or whatever, or you're just fighting just to stay alive for another day, fighting for food. You're going to have to fight in war for something.
Yep.
Let me read the 34th verse, then I'll jump over down in the chapter. It says, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands perish of famine. You're going to be fighting for food, man. You're still going to die.
Yep.
Let me jump down to verse 70. It says, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Matter of fact, to make a point, you're going to wish you can march, but martial law troops ain't going to have it. Nope. Every time you watch these marches start marching around somewhere of importance, what do the government do? They line their troops up, and you ain't getting no further that direction.
Yep.
You can't go no further that way.
Yep.
And what do? You don't stand there and want to keep going straight. You turn.
Yep.
You don't go against them.
As soon as they hear a beanbag get shot off, you scattering like roaches.
Yep, running. Because you don't have guns. But they ain't going to stay beanbags and rubber bullets, man. They're going to be metal projectiles. The metal bullets, hollow points, aiming at you, blowing out your back, man. In with a small hole, out with a large hole, man. Killing you. You can't recover from that. It says, but they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those who fear that fear the Lord. They're gonna destroy you, random people, sparing none, as even to the point of some of the men of the Lord, that men that fear the Lord. They're gonna be sparing nobody. So what you feeble ass, stupid ass people that don't know nothing, that chose to give your guns up, what chances do you have? Verse 72, it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And how they gonna do that? With the force of the sword, with their guns.
Well, you wanted them to take your weapons now. Now that's some goods that that could have been useful for you, but now the government got you played a mind game with you now. Now they use
reverse psychology.
You dummies.
Fell for the okie doke, man.
You make it so much easier for them.
Yep. That was it on that.
That was it?
Yeah.
Well, we gonna, that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap up with that.
Yep.
We just responded to the madness. All right. Hey, and this is part of the uproars of the people in the world. That's how we in the end.
That's right.
All right. So at this time, we gotta, for us brothers, man, we gotta be circumspect. We gotta constantly be watching as well as praying.
Yep.
And still giving diligence, man.
Yep.
This is all we gotta. This is what we need to do. To give the calling of our election sure, man. Yep. We want to make it out of here, man.
We gotta.
We're gonna watch a lot of people gonna die, man.
That's right.
We're gonna be sitting back and we're gonna be watching a lot of death, man.
Yep.
All right.
We gotta report these current events because these current events are prophecy, man, being fulfilled.
Yep. So with that, we're gonna close. We're gonna give all the praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Harakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. Salutations and blessings. Shalom wa barakatham to the hopeful brothers of the elect. So with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.